Greeting Orediggers, I'm Paul Johnson, President Colorado School Mines. And as we start a new school year, I want to spend a little bit of time talking about something that's very important to us here on campus, and that's safety. Now, whether you're a faculty member, a staff member, or student, your safety is our #1 priority. Because of that, we want to spend a little bit of time going over some foundational information so that you know what to do in case of emergency here at Mines.
So our student government asked for more ways to be prepared, and we listened. At Mines, safety is a shared responsibility. And in a tight-knit community like ours, everyone doing their part makes a big difference.
Orediggers are lifelong learners. This training is all about helping you respond to the unexpected. Being prepared beforehand is essential for effective emergency management. So please encourage your staff and students to watch this video. You can use this training and the provided resources to gain the knowledge and skills you'll need to navigate any crisis with confidence.
Now, before we go any further, we ask you to take a moment to double check that your contact information is up to date at my.mines.edu. You can add a secondary emergency contact number for someone, such as your parents, partner, friends, or other family members. Current contact information will ensure we can reach you and yours when the need arises. Always remember, safety starts with you. Try to always be mindful and aware of what is going on, wherever you are. Be present, wherever you go. That means looking up from your phone every now and then. Pay attention to your surroundings and the people around you.
I'm so sorry. Watch it.
And stay vigilant, even when performing everyday tasks or in familiar locations. Being aware helps you take control of your safety. When you're in a new place for the first time, it's always good to get a sense of where the points of entry are and consider alternate exit paths in case you need to leave in a hurry. Try to get a sense of what the vibe is like. Does anything feel off? Trust your intuition. If you sense something is wrong or someone is making you anxious, act on that instinct and treat the situation with urgency. Developing confidence in your abilities to remain calm and act quickly in a crisis will help you make good decisions and encourage those around you to respond appropriately as well. During an emergency event on campus, you'll likely receive a notification from Mines Alert. So, let's take a look at what you can expect. Mines Alert messages are sent out by trained Mines staff. Mines Alerts provide meaningful and actionable emergency information to every Oredigger in a timely manner. When you receive a message from Mines Alert, make sure to pay attention and take the notification seriously. Follow the instructions in the alert and share them with anyone around you. Then, stay tuned for any additional alerts. Apart from Mines Alert, our emergency management program is made up of a number of additional resources to aid with campus safety. This includes our campus police, a spill response team for hazardous materials incidents, and academic building evacuation teams who assist with emergency evacuations. Our campus is also equipped with fire extinguishers, fire alarms, and emergency phones for quick access to assistance. AEDs, or automated external defibrillators, are on hand across campus to aid in cases of cardiac arrest. And Narcan is available for public use and can be found inside the AED boxes across campus in the event of opioid overdose. And finally, eye washing stations and safety showers are here to rinse you off when needed. Now that you know more about the Mines Emergency Program, let's review some key terms you might hear during an emergency. So what do we mean when we talk about actions like shelter in place or evacuation? It's not just jargon. These are the standardized signal words that we use and that you are likely to encounter during an emergency. Let's start with one you've already heard in this video. Mines Alert is the Mines Emergency Mass Notification System used to send emergency notifications to our campus community. It's capable of sending text messages, voice messages, social media posts, and emails to all Orediggers. Evacuation is the movement of individuals from a specific potentially dangerous or threatened area to a safer location. An armed suspect is an individual who may be carrying a weapon that poses a threat to people on campus. Mines may also use the term active harmer. A suspicious package is an item of concern that seems out of place. Do not approach or touch these items. Put some distance between you and the object and call 911. All clear is a message provided by safety officials that indicates the threat or dangerous situation has been managed. This message will be sent via Mines Alert, code Blue Towers, by public address systems, or by first responders. Shelter in place means finding and moving to a safe location indoors and staying there until you are given an all-clear notification or receive other instructions. Lockdown is when Mines disables the electronic access points, blaster card readers, and places exterior doors into a locked mode. During a lockdown, blaster cards will not work on card readers, though emergency responders will have means of entering buildings. Although the doors are locked from the outside, Orediggers will still be able to exit the building if instructed to leave. If campus goes into a lockdown, people who are outside will need to quickly evacuate campus because they will not be able to enter any buildings. Likewise, if you are off campus when a lockdown is declared, do not come to campus until you are notified that Mines has resumed normal operations. Shelter-in-place or lockdown notifications could be used for an active harmer, suspicious person, suspicious package, threat made to campus, or a significant chemical hazard. Run, hide, fight is a crisis response method for protecting people during an active harmer situation. The first option is to run away from the threat if it is safe to do so. If running is not an option, then the next step is to find a place to hide, barricade the door, turn off the lights, and keep clear of any windows. As a last option, you may need to fight to defend yourself and others using improvised weapons. A campus closed announcement means that only residents and those employees identified as critical or essential will remain on campus. All other faculty, staff, and students must depart and stay away until notified of the return to normal operations. Continue to monitor the emergency website for updates, and know that campus shuttles will stop operations. Okay, now that we know all of this emergency terminology, let's put that knowledge into action and consider some potential scenarios. It's a chilly spring morning in Golden, and just as you're making your way into Course Tech, you notice something strange. An odd-looking package is just sitting outside the entrance. You recall that when faced with something like this, the rule of thumb is always, if you see something, say something, because you can't assume someone else will report it. You get some distance and dial 911 to let them know what you're seeing. Dispatch lets you know that help is on the way and directs you to find a safe location away from the building. You're at Marcus doing some lab work, and suddenly you hear the fire alarm. This signals that everyone needs to evacuate the building. You remain calm, quickly gather your belongings, and make your way to the nearest exit. On your way out of the building, you notice a student with headphones on and immersed in their work, so you stop and get their attention so that they don't get left behind. You see instructors stopping class and directing everyone to grab their belongings immediately at hand. Together, you look for exit signs directing you to the quickest way out. And once you're clear, you get across the street and stay a good distance away from the building, making room for emergency responders, and wait to re-enter Marcus until you receive the all-clear message. You're a few hours into working on that big group project with your lab partner when your phone buzzes with a Mines alert. The two of you follow the directions and immediately head back to your room, where you work together to quickly shut the door, close the blinds, and turn off the lights. In emergencies such as this, you can expect to receive regular updates and instructions, though some updates may simply say to continue to shelter in place. While you're eager for more information about the situation, you understand that the best thing you can do is shelter in place until an all-clear is given. Eventually, you receive a follow-up message saying, "All clear, you may resume normal activities," meaning the situation has been managed and it is safe for you to leave your shelter. So, no matter what scenario you find yourself in, be prepared. Familiarize yourself with the terminology in this training. Know the types of notifications that could be sent during an emergency. Take notifications seriously. And keep your emergency contact information on my.mines.edu up to date. For more information, visit mines.edu/emergency. And most importantly, remain calm. act quickly, and respond as directed.
Thank you everyone for taking the time to watch this video and to learn what you should be doing in an emergency situation. The community knowing how to respond in case of emergency, and in particular each of us knowing how to respond as individuals, is really important to us being able to make it through emergency situations in a very safe way. So I appreciate you taking the time for watching this. Stay alert, go Orediggers.